Boom! Guys, my name is Luke. This is the Outdoor Gear Review, where today I am reviewing the Happy Stove. This is from Savotta, and this is a little wood stove that I happen to like a lot. Now, there are 3 different wood stoves that Savotta offers. This is the Happy version. You may be asking yourself, why is it called the Happy Stove? You will get your answer when I have this thing all put together. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and put it together now. So to start off, this is the stove inside of this 1000D Cordura storage bag. Very good quality, as you can see. Very small profile, very thin. The cost of this bad boy is $32.65. And you can pick this up in the United States at the ScandinavianOutdoor.com website if you are interested in this. Now, as you guys can see here, this comes in many different pieces. Now, putting this stove together is not the most complicated thing in the entire world, but at the same time, it's not necessarily easy when compared to other stoves out on the market. And this is why they call it the Happy Stove. Isn't that funny? I like that. I like the personality, you know what I mean? Now, as mentioned before, there are 3 different versions: Happy Stove, Grumpy Stove, and then there's the Big Bad something or other stove. I can't remember the name of it. It's a big jumbo size. I actually have all 3. You will see the other 2 in the future, but for now we're looking at this one right here. This is the smallest one. This is the Happy Stove. Each of the stoves are different sizes. Small, the Grumpy is the middle, and the Jumbo, or whatever they call it, is the largest one. This thing is very lightweight. This comes in at 10.2 ounces, and that includes the storage bag. When it comes to the materials of the stove itself, you are looking at a 0.5 millimeter stainless steel that is laser cut. It is roughly 5.5 inches tall, 5.5 inches wide, and is roughly 5.5 inches deep. Essentially, since this is a Hobo stove, you can burn anything that you want to in this. Sticks, twigs, pine cones, paper, and so on. So to light this bad boy up is pretty simple. You could start in the mouth. You can hold it at an angle, let the fire spread. Then, of course, feeding it is very simple as well. You could throw it in from the top until you have a nice bed of embers, or you could feed it through the mouth. And then you could put on the pot supports. When it comes to little wood stoves, this one is very efficient. It burns well, it has adequate airflow, which is very important. Because of the good airflow, it does go through material fairly quick. Now, as you all know, I refer to wood stoves like this as feeding the beast. These are a lot of fun to use. They work very well, and that is true with the Happy Stove. When it comes to my review, I have to say that there's not much here not to like. The price is a little bit high, 33 bucks. You have to order it from outside of the United States. It does take a little bit of time to receive it, but the Scandinavian Outdoor website is fantastic. They are a very good seller. That is who I purchased from, and yes, I did buy this stove and the others with my very own money. Today, it is somewhat breezy, and because of the walls, this does a good job of blocking out the wind. Now, when it comes to the Happy Stove, there's a lot here that I think you guys will like if you happen to like little wood stoves. If you enjoy feeding the beast like I do, these stoves are very efficient, they're fun, simple. Now, when it comes to the design of this one, like I mentioned before, it is a little bit more complicated than most little fold-together wood stoves. It's not terrible. You can figure it out. If I could figure it out, you could figure it out, so you don't have to worry about that. But it does take a little bit more time than some that are out on the market. Now, it should be mentioned that the durability of this little stove is fantastic. I've had no issues with warping. Even after all of my use, nothing to report here. I do like the fact that it folds down so incredibly neat and tidy, very flat. You can have this in your backpack, have it in a pocket, in a small pack, and so on. All in all, everybody, I do recommend the little Happy Stove. I think this is a very good little product. There are no big glaring issues with this other than the price tag. $33 is expensive for a little Hobo stove, but you are getting a good design from a very good company, very good materials, excellent quality, plus a little bit of humor here, a little bit of personality. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, you can make your own Hobo stove for virtually nothing. Absolute free. So you have to ponder that, folks. What do you guys think about the Happy Stove from Savotta? Make sure to comment down below, share your thoughts. Everybody take care, strength and honor. See you guys around. Cheers.